Hey folks, how are we doing? Well, it has been quite a bit of time since we last brought you, at least in the game. 2031, the 31st of August 2031. I do believe it was 2028, so it's been about 4 years, well, 3 years more to speak. Anyway, we're back. We've finally got ourselves another club job. We are manager of Real San Sebastian, and I will get into that very shortly. But in between leaving Werder Bremen at the end of the last episode, took on the Italy job. Now, while it would have been alright to do, I didn't really feel like it was really necessary to record the Italy job. It was just something to sort of do in between trying to find the right next step, which I found with Real Sociedad here. But anyway, I'll show you what we got into while we were with the Italians. We brought this fella in. He got his first caps under me, Andrea Lucci. Absolutely phenomenal. 7 goals and 13 caps. He plays for Real Madrid now. But competitions. We won the 2030 World Cup with Italy. So we'll go through a couple of fixtures. It was a 6-1 victory over Austria in the final, which was quite something. But we will go back. It was Russia, Sweden, and there Austria beat. We had to go to penalties in the semis. Can we just bring up the... there we go, stage... Oh, it's not going to show us because it's the other one. Damn. Okay, we'll have to go to... Yeah, okay, so here we go. This is where it all started. You can't really... Okay, never mind. It's not really going to show us, but this is how it went. This was the third knockout round, I believe. So Russia actually beaten England. We beat the United States in extra time, and Austria beat the Czech Republic. That was their semi-finals. We had to go to penalties. Both of us getting a player sent off 0-0 the whole time. We luckily won on pens. Austria beat Sweden, and then setting up a final for Austria-Italy. And yeah, they got absolutely trounced. So very happy with that. Unfortunately, they did pull one back. But yes, we won the World Cup with Italy while we were away. And now we found this job at Real San Sebastian, or Real Sociedad, depending on how you are. Played a couple of games off camera as I was setting up the team. We got a 3-0 victory over Huesca. We beat Ronaldo's old team of Nacional de Madeira in the Europa Conference League to qualify for the group stages. That was great. 2-0 victory each leg. And we drew 1-1 at away at Celta Vigo, which is a bit disappointing, but it is what it is. And in our Europa Conference League, we are in Group F. We have drawn Astana, Shamrock Rovers, and Pristina. So really should be top in that group. Teams from Kazakhstan, Kosovo, and Ireland in that. We should really be winning. Yeah, we did pretty decent friendly pre-season as well. This is our team. As you can see here, we have Arujo up top. He is our biggest goal scorer. 15 finishing and 16 first touch. Can't really go wrong. Decent pace. Very well-rounded player. Mikel Ayorazabal, still here. Absolute beast. He's on a lot of money for a 34-year-old. But he has played 568 games, scoring almost 160 goals. And he doesn't have a bad stat. Yeah. Talisman. We got this fella in on loan from Arsenal. I will go through some of the transfers in a moment, but yeah, you probably know a lot of the players anyway. That is the team. Custom wing play. Bingo. We'll see how that does us for the season. Our competition expectations, we're supposed to qualify for the Champions League. Surely we can do that. We have to reach the final for the Conference League, reach the final for the Copa del Rey, And then the Super Copa is not important. We had the semi-finals, we're facing Barcelona. Yeah, we'll go into some transfers. Didn't have a huge amount of money, transfer history-wise. Had to sell a lot of players, really. So we won't bother going over the free ones or this one, but we'll start here. Benjamin Pavard, you'll know his name. He left us for Rennes. He was signed last season, played 23 games, had a pretty decent average rating at 7.15, so... But he wanted to leave. Rennes put in an offer of 3.4 mil, so obviously we took that for a 35-year-old centre-back, and yeah, off he goes. Kevin Danzo was another player at centre-back that we sold as well. Obviously, this is only my first season, so I don't know any of these players very well, but he had the $6 million offer came in, so I took that, and I think that's a pretty decent price for him, even if he is a... fairly decent player. This was the biggest one of them all. Jay Gauter, he wanted to go back to, he is Dutch, he wanted to go back to the Eredivisie and play in the Netherlands back at home. He's been playing here for quite a few seasons, paid for 25.5 mil for him back from Feyenoord, as Ajax let him go to Feyenoord, and now he's back at Ajax for 30 million. Probably in his peak years as well. Yeah, he was actually a really decent keeper, so I'm kind of disappointed I never got to see what he could have done in the team. But I think we do have our keeper replacement. I think while he's not as good now, I think he will be better in the future. So that's one to look out for. Okay, and we'll go through. We'll quickly have a look at Philip again. Philip Stevenovich. Poor guy has had a bit of a rough time with it, really. Man City bringing him in for 7.75 mil, straight back on loan to Partizan Belgrade. Fair enough. Sent him out on loan to the Netherlands. Didn't really do too much. Second season there in the Netherlands, he did pretty decent. 5 goals, 6 assists. Not too bad, not too bad. Back to Man City. Did nothing. Sold him to Porto. Did nothing that first season, but next season, 24 games, 2 goals. Yeah, again, not too bad. Not great, but... still average. Sold him to Lazio for 30 million. Did nothing. 2 games. He played 3 games in 2 seasons for Lazio. Got 1 assist, and then they cut their losses pretty quickly after that and sold him to Eintracht Frankfurt. It's been a good 4 years at Eintracht Frankfurt for 7.5 million. Now that the price of him has dropped, he hasn't really got too much of that price to impact how good he is, but Arsenal bought him after a decent few seasons in Germany, and he did all right. 21 games, 2 goals, 3 assists. Pretty decent average rating last season. Played 10 goals, 1 assist, 1 goal, 1 assist. 9 of those appearances coming off the bench, and now he's here on loan. He's had $100 million worth of transfer fees, and he really hasn't scored more than 5-6 goals a season. So his best season seems to be this one here. Or this one, of his first ones in the Eredivisie. 5 goals, 6 assists, 3 player of the matches, or you can go with the 6 goals, 2 assists. But yeah, he is actually a pretty decent player. He's only played 1 game for us, but I think he's a really decent squad player. And, you know, hopefully he does the job for us. We brought in Andrea Papetti, someone that I know quite well from the Italian setup that we had. Which was quite nice. He's coming in from Tottenham for 18 mil. Potential add-ons, it could be 21, so they make most of their money back. But yeah, he didn't have the greatest time. And Tottenham seemed to be a squad player in England, but yeah, he's playing pretty regularly for us. He's first teamer, 6'1". He's a very solid, competent defender. Our new goalkeeper, Moses. He does have a last name, but I can't pronounce it, so I've just changed his name to Moses. 21-year-old Ghanaian international. First team goalkeeper for the Ghana national team. He's come in. He came through the Manchester City Academy, spent a couple of years on loan, one at Swindon in League 2, and then the Championship last year with Norwich. And then he's made a big step up to Spain with the first team here at Real Sociedad, or Real San Sebastian, whatever you want to call it. $23 million so far, but it could rise to 35 with potential add-ons. and whatnot. But yeah, I feel like he is going to be a really solid player. I think at the moment he's a La Liga standard quality, but he's very one-footed, but he's improved a lot, and I think just throwing him in the first team, letting him do his thing, even at his young age, still could do a pretty good job for us, and he'll grow with the club. It'll be fantastic. And then last but not least was Valentin Usada. He is a new right back for us. Comes in with a big history, well, not a big history, sorry, but big expectations, being a player from Real Madrid's youth academy. Has played a lot of games with their B team, not so much for their first team. I think he's played 5 games with their first team, which is pretty average. 5'8", pretty well-rounded stats though, not too shabby at all, and he only cost 11 mil, so we'll take that, and that is our team. We didn't have a lot of money to start with. You can see the financials we were in debt back when it sort of opened up, but as that prize money came in, we've got a bit more. Only just almost 900k in the bank. We got a little bit on the wage budget. You can see it there, 52 in the wage budget. Next season we're supposed to have 1.32, which is a bit of a shame. And we're waiting on a couple of players to leave us as well. I think this fella is supposed to go, we're waiting for tomorrow for his work permit for Sheffield United move. And this fella is waiting on a work permit for his Arsenal move. So I don't know, I don't know if the work permit does anything with that, but they were supposed to move. What is this? We didn't beat Barcelona. Well, we didn't lose. When did we lose to Barcelona? What is this? We haven't played Barcelona. Huh? What is this? Saturday the 31st. Okay. Oh, that's last season. Wait, what? What is this? Why? I'm so confused. What is happening here? Latest results, next fixture. There we go. Okay. I was like, what? Why we haven't played? Either way. Beau de jour, or sure, Beau de jour, whatever you want to call them. Not the strongest team in the competition, probably one of the relegation favourites now. I'm going to play Deschamps, I think. Oh, no, I'm not, because he's tired. He played the last game. I will chuck in Zumbudi. Oh, Zubimendi. But yeah, that's the team. Moses in goal. I don't think I've introduced you. This is Mario. Robin Lee Normand. Papetti you've seen. Usada you've seen. Zubimendi doesn't always play. It's normally Fran Beltran. A lot of players here that have played at Real San Sebastian for quite some time. Mikel Merino now, over 450 appearances. Quality player. Christopher Nkunku. Nuku? I don't know. Christopher, anyway, he's played here not a long time. He only came in last season, but still, he's one of our better players. Obviously, you saw him, and then Arujo as well. You've seen that. We'll go into the game. It should be a bit of a routine victory, and we'll only play the one game in this episode because I'm sure I've rambled long enough. How long have we been going for? Only 14 minutes. It's not too bad, I guess. Skip all this nonsense. We don't want to see it. Real San Sebastian. There we go. Hopefully, I believe this is only the second time playing this formation, or this new, I did try a different, I did try a different tactic at the start. I think it was virtual tiki-taka. Didn't quite work out. We were a bit too passive, I think, playing. Not that we had bad results or anything. I just didn't think that it was working for us. So yeah, we've changed it up. We'll go for this custom wing play, and hopefully that brings us a little bit more goals and maybe just a little bit more creativity. There was a poor pass from Stevenovich to Orizabayal. you can kind of see, there is a few players that have played a lot of games. We don't have the greatest squad depth here. A lot of players, specifically for the younger players at least, are on. Are you joking me? Okay, 1-0 down thanks to our goalkeeper getting chipped, which is a great way to start it off. 20 minutes in, or at home as well. Chips the goalkeeper. Good on you. Not sure what our defence were up to. They might be playing slightly too high. If that is going to happen. They're playing standard defensive line. Right. Well, I'm going to... Yeah, we'll leave it. It's only been 20 minutes, but that's pretty a woeful start. We'll encourage the boys. Let's go a bit more positive. Clearly not had enough highlights. And this is kind of why I changed it, because we weren't having enough highlights. There we go. Stevenovich now. That's what we like to see. Running onto the ball. It's going to whip in a great-looking cross to Arujo, but no, can't quite get the header on target. Don't really want to be losing to this team, as slight bit of embarrassment. We are losing the possession game, and I'm going to have to tell the guys to get their heads out their asses, because this is woeful. What are we doing? What are we doing? I've got... Don't distribute it to the flanks. Distribute it there. Let's counter press. Maybe we will go a bit higher. Start the second half. Get your ass into gear, guys, because we need to win. We have to win. We have to get Champions League qualification. And I'd love Champions League qualification, because that means more money, which means better players. And with a lot of, do have quite the aging squad. We don't have a lot of squad depth either. A lot of the players on the bench or in the reserves are actually for sale, mainly because they're young players with no potential. They've just been hanging around the club for too long. It's nice to get them off the wage bill, even if they're only on a few grand. Still, as we almost go 2-0 down, and I'm going to have to berate the team, because this is... What is going on? What is going on, guys? I'm going to have to bring on Beltran for Marino. He is not playing great. Neither of the strikers. Oyarzabal is going to come off for Perez. We'll leave it at that for now. We've got a chance here. Papetti, not sure what he's doing up there. He's a centre-back, but fair enough. Almost scoring for us. Still not even our best performer. That's Lee Normand. Got our left-back not doing very well at all, so it might be best to get him off. Not that... Chiku is not going to be very good there. What about Julio? Julio's about the same. Can anyone play there? No. Nobody can play there. Well, I think it might be Chico. Chichu. Slightly better. What about Papetti? Slightly better. Usada? Oh, he can play then. Oh, that's because he's on the other side. No. Oh, I'd rather try that. Why not? We'll have Papetti go. We'll go that way because Papetti's a bit older. We'll try that. This is why I play Gegenpress. Okay? Because at least then I win. I need possession. Possession is key. Here we go. Perez now. Perez. Oh my god. What? Why would you try that? We're going to have to salvage a draw in the dying minutes of the game. Can Christopher get a good shot away? Good free kick. Come on. No. For fuck's sake. Piss poor. Is this a joke? This team is surely like favourites to be relegated. The fuck was that? It's a piss poor performance. Like, what? They literally got promoted. They came 4th in the 2nd division last season. It's the first time they've been up here. What the fuck? What's the season preview sound? They're favourites to be relegated in last place. They're 1,000 to 1 to win the title. We're about 6th. Probably favourites with... Good God. We could finish anywhere from 6th to 10th with those odds of... Wow, that's the odds of winning the competition. But still, that just means to say that all of these other teams... Real Betis, Vigo, Valencia, Bilbao, they're all of similar quality with us. So, yeah, not really sure what is happening here. Fans are less than happy. Yeah, well, I'm disappointed with him as well. So, yeah, good start to the new season with a new club in a new country. Yeah, love that. Either way, we're going to end it there. We're going to bring you back, I don't even know, Villarreal and Shamrock Rovers, or Sevilla and Shamrock Rovers. Either way, it's going to be a Shamrock Rovers game. I'm thinking Villarreal. They're more similar to us. I think in the next episode, we'll probably do Sevilla and Atletico Madrid anyway. Yeah, why don't we do that? Villarreal, Shamrock Rovers, and then we'll just carry on and we'll do Sevilla and Atletico. So yeah, thanks a ton for watching, guys. We'll catch you in the next episode. You don't want to miss that. First time playing, well, not our first time playing in Europe. It would be nicer if we did have Champions League. We've never played in the Champions League just yet, but it's the Conference League once again. So thanks, guys. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.